Alhamdulillah. Now, our topic of discussion tonight is how authentic is the Bible and the Qur'an? MashaAllah. So, if we are deliberating on this topic, how authentic is the Bible and the Qur'an? Now, I want you to tell me something here. We all know that Satan is our enemy, isn't it? Satan is our enemy. The Bible also made it clear when you get to 1 Peter chapter 5, verses number 8. The Bible says, control yourselves and be careful. The evil of Satan is your enemy, and he goes round like a roaring lion looking for someone to attack and eat. Yeah? We're talking of the authenticities of the scriptures, the Bible and the Quran. So, the Bible has made it very clear Satan is our enemy. Mr. Jesse. Now, when we read Matthew chapter 5:44, it says, I tell you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you. So I want you to tell me something. If you believe the Bible is authentic and is from God, as you came by defending it, I want you to tell me, the Bible says Satan is our enemy, and then the same Bible is also saying, pray for your enemies. So I want to ask you, have you ever prayed for Satan? If yes, how many times? And how did you pray to him?
Why does that verse have to include all enemies? Jesus can just as easily be talking to his audience, which he's talking about the Roman occupiers in Jerusalem, which the Jews had, the desire to hate, and he's telling them in Matthew to love their enemies, those who are persecuting them. So love the ones who are persecuting you. He didn't say to love Satan. That's just, I'm sorry, is that okay for you?
It's not. Now, okay, there's just a simple...
So what I'm saying is that Jesus, if you look at Matthew in context, is talking about the human occupiers in Jerusalem, those who were persecuting the Jews, were their enemies.
My question
So we don't need this to mean every single enemy, including the Lucifer, a fallen angel. Jesus was obviously not talking about Lucifer. And this is an example of the way that Muslims go to the Bible and just try to find any twist in the scripture.
The Bible says, love your enemies in plural, but it didn't say your enemy. And then here, 1 Peter chapter 5, 8 says, Satan is your enemy. So Satan is also among your enemies. So do you pray for him? Yes or no? That's the only thing I wanted.
Jesus was talking about those who were persecuting, the enemies were the Roman authorities, those who were persecuting the Jews, and then he actually warned his disciples. Wait, I'm answering a question.
Because there's no time.
But don't.
I suppose we 10 minutes.
Wait, I'm allowed to answer the question. So he's also talking about, he's telling his disciples that they will be taken into prison by the Jewish authorities by preaching the gospel. And so he's telling them to love their enemy, his disciples, love their enemies who would take them into captivity.
Do you love Satan? Do you love Satan? Yes or no? Yes.
No, I don't love Satan.
And do you pray for him?
No, I don't pray for Satan.
Then you don't believe in the Bible. The Bible says you should pray for your enemies. So why don't you do that?
Okay. Sure. I'm sure everyone here believes that works. That works, right guys? I don't think that works.
Let's move it. Now listen. We know the Qur'an was revealed to Prophet Moses, that is Musa. The Zabur was given to Prophet Dawood, that is David. That is the book of Psalms, was given to David. The Injil was given to Jesus, Isa, the son of Maryam. And then the final of all those books, that is the Quran, it was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now my question is, to whom was this Bible, B-I-B-L-E, revealed to? The Bible was given to whom? Where is it? The Bible.
Okay, so
B-L-E. I just want to know.
No, it's okay. Let's just
the emotions. Because we have no time.
No, time is going.
Are we have some silence?
I just want to know the name.
Okay.
Not any further explanation. I
So,
just want to know
Jafar,
of the one who was giving the Bible.
here's my answer, Jafar.
Alright?
Surah 4, 136 says, we have to believe in the prophets and the books, right? The books are the Torah, Zabur, and Injil. How many books is that? 3. This Bible, what does the word Bible mean? The books. Al-Kitab. So, there's more than one in the Bible. And here's the way that you understand this. Jesus came to confirm the Torah.
Mr. Jesse, no time, please, no time. I just want to go on with my next question.
So, the Bible is the collection of the book of Moses, the book of Jesus, and the book of David. That's the answer.
No problem. Another question is, when we get to Matthew chapter 7, verses number 21, it says, listen, it says, not everyone who calls the name of the Lord will be saved. Not everyone who calls the name of the Lord will be saved. Similarly, when we read Acts chapter 2, 21, it also says, whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. So which of these two quotations should we accept as true? The first or the second? I just want to get it.
Okay. I'm going to answer that with the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 9. It says, if you confess with your mouth...
Just let me make this clear. Papa, you'll be having a minute to ask questions, and last 1 2 minutes to respond, so that we can make good use of the time.
We have 6 minutes.
Sorry.
We have 4 minutes left.
Yes, you are. Last 1 2 minutes. Yes.
So in the book of Romans, Paul says in verse 9, if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord and that God raised him from the dead, you'll be saved. So it takes 2 things to be saved. The confession of your mouth and your heart. So the people in Matthew who are saying, Lord, Lord, they're saying it with their mouth, but their heart does not believe. They're living in sin while making a confession. So they're not going to be saved.
Mr. Jesse, although I'm not moved with it, but let's get it on. Now, if the Bible is truly authentic and it's from God, I want you to tell me the person, or I want you to tell me the one who named the Bible. I just want to get the name of the person who named it.
Maybe it was Muhammad because he called it the books. He called it Al-Kitab.
Please. Let's move. Please.
So quiet, please. Let's get to the quietness, please.
Alright, okay, please. Muhammad didn't name the Bible. So, my question to you is, the word Qur'an can be found severally written in the Quran itself. Where in the Bible can the word Bible be found? Which quotation can we get the word B-I-B-L-E written in it, as we can get the word Qur'an repeated 68 times in the Bible? Where? Which quotation in the Bible can that word Bible be found based on the topic of discussion tonight?
So I already answered that, Luke chapter 4, verse 17 through 20. But I'll give you another passage, Revelation 22, verse 18 through 19.
All right.
It says, for I testify to everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this book.
Of this
Bible book
of the Bible.
Yes.
Is it
Tes
Bible
propheteus tau biblio.
And
So there's the Bible. The word Bible is a transliteration of the Greek word. So I
I
don't
wanted the
understand
word
that.
itself. I wanted the word Bible itself. When you ask him to get to the word Quran, I'm going to get to the word Quran in the Quran.
So we're either going to be scholarly or
Let's-
we're just going to
let's
be like
move.
this.
Let's move it.
Because if this is the argument that Muslims are making, this is a very poor argument.
Please, should we? Now, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses number 25 says, the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. So, this expression, is it a praise or insult to God?
No, it's not an insult to God. It's an expression
Of
to
praise.
show how great the work of God is in the gospel.
So,
God
we
is